Mike Burns picks up his 5th strikeout. Strikes on Ethier, and he struck him out. Burns is having a career day at Miller Park. Mike Burns rings up Russell Martin.
Hi guys, Coach Mike here. Today we're going to go over a simple drill of using the tee and doing some tee work. Misconception with the tee is a lot of little kids, I find my own kids that I've coached, they hate trying to do tee work because they feel like that's baby stuff. They already played tee ball, they don't want to do tee work. Every professional player and every big leaguer will tell you the one thing that they do every day as a position player and a hitter is to hit off the tee. That is the first thing they'll do when they first get to the field and warm up before they do any type of live hitting. The tee is so good just because it's the only time that you can actually dictate where that ball's going to be. So you can control everything that on the setup, on whether it's going to be a high pitch, a low pitch, away, in, you can control every aspect of where that ball is going to be, unlike in a game and live. So it's a great way to work on your swing, work on your mechanics, and being able to control where that ball's at, and you're going to be working on inside pitches, outside pitches, pitch down the middle, pitches up. So it is a great tool to work on your swing and to dial everything in. We're going to be using our 8x8 Powernet by Powernet. We've got our tee, our Deluxe Tee, and we got our removable ball caddy that's going to help us do this drill right now. The first thing you want to know as far as is the tee setup. If we want a pitch, working on a pitch on the inside part of the plate, we want to make sure that the tee, if it's in, we want it out in front of us. Because as we have that ball inside, we are going to be making contact out in front. We're not making contact back here on a ball in. So that ball is going to be more on the inside and out in front of my stance. So as I go to swing, I'm going to be here and I'm going to catch it out in front. There's one thing that you will always hear a major leaguer talk about when they're doing tee work. A lot of times they might be in a batting cage itself and they're trying to hit line drives to the back of the net. When we're hitting off the tee, we want to make sure that we're hitting line drives right through this net. We don't want to chop down at the ball and hit it at the bottom, and we don't want to try to get underneath and lift and get it above. We want to stay right through this middle of the net. That's going to give us those good line drives with backspin. That's going to carry. When we want that ball now working on the middle part of the plate, we're going to put it towards the middle of the plate, and we're going to put it probably at the front of our stance. Because on these pitches down the middle, we're going to be making contact right here, right out in front of that front leg. Inside pitch, we're catching it out more out in front. The pitch down the middle, we're going to be catching it right here in the middle part of our stance, right in front of our front leg. So we'll work on the middle pitch right here. The next one is a pitch away. The pitch away we will be setting towards the outside corner of the plate, but we're going to have it back a little bit more in our stance. We do this because on pitches away, if we try to hit it out in front, we're going to swing and miss or hit it off the very end of the bat because that pitch is away. The away pitch we're trying to catch back in our stance. We want that ball to travel and get deeper into our stance, and therefore we can catch it back here on the barrel and we'll be driving it the other way. So as you can see, I got it on the outside part of the plate, it's back in my stance, and I'm going to drive it through the net the opposite way. Just like that. These are great drills on working on pitches in, middle, and away. If you set that tee up in the same spot, like I said, inside pitches we want to catch out in front. If we try to catch the outside pitch out in front, we're going to run out of bat. Outside pitch, we want to catch back towards behind the plate a little bit more. If we do that with an inside pitch, we're going to get everything off the hands. All right? So that's the setup on how we want to set up the tee work from outside, middle to in. We're moving it more towards the front of our stance. I'll do the outside pitch one more time. I'm going to bring the tee now to the middle. I'll move it out in front a little bit more. Driving it right through the middle of this net. Now, inside pitch. Move it out in front of my stance. Inside a little bit, and now I'm going to work on pulling it now into the net. Now remember, 3 simple ways of working inside, middle, and away pitches. And don't forget, guys, even the big leaguers, they use the tees every day. So don't be afraid to do your tee work. Go out there and outwork, outplay.
Missing some training gear to complete this drill? You can find those products by clicking the links below.